All right, UMP, this is for you. Once you have a dealership tier, this is your main page. And you're going to go to demo equipment. You're going to put your information in here. So your dealer, your picture or salesman picture, whatever you want. Just upload that picture. Your website URL, you're going to put this here. So this would be a really good place to, if you guys had a direct link to book for maintenance, this would be a good place to put it here. And then underneath where it says link text, if you put on there, I don't know, click to book your next appointment or something, or if you guys have a slogan that you guys want to use, you can put it in there, but it'll direct you to this URL. So that's a really great way so that when customers already have this or have one of your demo vehicles, they can actually go directly to your website. So as far as categories go, I don't know, you can put whatever you want here. Put vehicles, see, Top Gun, I don't know, name it whatever you want. Make 1500. You can put the serial number in there. It's good to keep everything separate like that. For pictures, I know this one's not going to make sense, but it's the only one I have. It's just a GMC, or sorry, a Ram. Create demo vehicle. It'll pop over here for you. All right, so this QR code here is that vehicle's particular QR code. You can hit download it here, and then it'll pull it up. You can print it off on basically a sticky pad. I do mine on thermal printers so that you can't actually rub the information off. If you do ever notice that sometimes the QR code rubs off, you can actually get clear label covers for it, and those will last basically indefinitely. So when somebody scans this QR code, and you can do it well with the screen up if you want right now, but it'll pull this up. So it'll pull this information up. So you're always gonna have a picture of the truck. This adopt to my account is for the end user. This is where your guys' information is going to pop up. So whatever you put in that card, that will show up here. So if it's your guys' logo, whatever you want to put there, or salesman, or whoever you would like. This is my company name, so yours would obviously say UMP or whatever you would like it to. And this is where that text to link is. So this goes back to my website, but you guys could make this go to your booking website. So anybody that adopts this vehicle is going to have this information with your guys' contacts. So you guys will basically always be listed as the preferred dealer for this vehicle indefinitely. Anytime somebody scans the QR code associated with that truck, it will always pull your guys' information up. So it's definitely a bit of added value there. Any maintenance logs that you guys put in the meantime will show up here. Part numbers, reminders, they'll all show up here. They always transfer with the QR code associated with this truck. So this, when you're in here, it says adoptable. You can make them not adoptable, so when they're sitting on the lot, nobody can snag that QR code. It just turns it off so they can't use it. And then when somebody buys it, you can click adoptable. When they hit adopt, it's going to pull it and put it into their system. So this is now inside my personal EMS. So this is that QR code that you've already put on the vehicle. Anytime somebody scans this, it's going to pull up this information here. It'll always have your guys' contact info here, that card, along with this. So this is where kind of the magic happens. So when you're doing maintenance on this vehicle, the customer, if they have the paid version of this program, they can click that there, and now it has public access. So when they have the vehicle in for say like an oil change, they can click public access. Now when you guys scan this code, you guys have access to this part down here. So this is your data entry. So these maintenance logs you can put on here. So let's say I was doing the work, took 1 hour, 150 bucks, and there's 10,000 kilometers on the vehicle. Oil change, nice and simple. Having future notes, maybe there's a tire, I don't know, low, whatever it is. You guys can click on here and upload an image. That image will stay with this program. So if the customer always wants to keep track of any maintenance that was done, whether it was with you guys or anybody else, they can always track it on here. Add maintenance log, pops it down to the bottom there. This is always going to be in chronological order, so most recent maintenance done first. Parts list, anytime you guys add a part, something common is more what this is for, but part numbers 1, 2, 3, say it's your air filter. You guys can put your information in here. And if you want, you can add your email address or a booking link in here, either way. But your contact info is here. So if they don't want to do any of this, all they have to do is scan that QR code, take a picture, or sorry, scan the QR code. It'll pull this up here and they can click on this link and it'll bring it right to your page. So you're always going to be preferred dealer. Reminders are pretty cool. Reminders are emailed. If they want to do, let's say, every 6 month oil changes. Bring to UMP. We want this reminder. Let's say oil change is due right away here, 3 weeks. So it's going to send an email out at that time. That's going to be their part needed. Now, the cool thing, repeat. So oil probably going to be every 6 months on a regular usage. Now they're going to get a reminder every 6 months to check air filter, to check their what their oil or where their oil's at. So I know some vehicles do have this feature already built into the vehicle, which is great. Um, but if it's for air filters, something that the vehicle genuinely doesn't have a reminder for, or tire rotation, or whatever you would like, seasonal checkout, whatever you want to call it. But this automatically sends the customer a reminder, and that shows up at the bottom of reminders. So now you have your maintenance logs, your whole parts list, and then reminders. You're always going to be listed as that preferred dealer, so you're always going to be first point of contact with any QR code that you put on any truck.